There is a story on RNZ today
Mm-hmm.
that there is an extremely conservative estimate suggesting $4 million cost to progress the treaty principles bill. A conservative estimate suggests it will cost about $4 million to progress the controversial and doomed treaty principle bill to a second reading at Parliament. You're the person who's done these numbers. Can you please explain to us why it's going to cost so much, where the
Sure.
numbers are from, and then we'll actually play a bit of a response from Mr. Seymour, who responded to RNZ about this conversation.
Sure, thanks. So there's a really sort of straightforward thing for this. In order to create a bill, you need a bunch of government departments usually, and a bunch of workers inside those departments to work out what it is the government wants to do, how it wants to do it, what's the legislation you're going to write, are there any fish hooks, are there any sort of loopholes, is there anything to work through? And in order to do that, that takes a bit of time. So what we've done is we've gone week by week through the bill production stages, and that's 31 weeks of work. We've then taken the work of each of the government departments who would be involved, and that's everyone from TPK, Te Puni Kokiri, through to DPMC, Te Arawhiti, Treasury, Ministerial Services, and we've individually costed everyone's time. To get the bill to the stage where it would be presented in the House, that's about $2 million of work. That allows for 5 weeks of drafting time with Parliamentary Council Office. And then it allows for a small amount of time for ministerial consultation, because by convention, you give 2 weeks ministerial consultation for any bill that you're bringing to Cabinet. And then you give 1 week's consultation for Cabinet Committee consultation. All told, that brings you to a bill of $2 million. Then you want first reading in the House. First reading in the House will take you 1 hour, plus tabling time, plus translation, other figures. That plus second reading, which you will get if you take something to select committee, costs you $435,000. Then you have a select committee process. Select committee has 4 members of staff, who are the committee clerk, the deputy clerk, the administrator for the committee, and the independent advisor. You take their wages, and you take the costs of traveling around the country and talking to people about this, and that brings you to a bill of $850,000. Altogether, that brings you to a bill of $4.15 million for the cost of developing a bill, taking it through first reading, taking it through select committee, taking it through second reading, and then for it to be binned, because everybody involved except for ACT has said it's going to be binned already. It is a pointless vanity exercise on behalf of a minister who is wasting money because they're desperate to have something to show that they've delivered.